everybody, and welcome to the Tora Jordan Show. I'm your host, Tora Jordan. If you are new here, hi, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Glad to see you. So today I experimented on Josh. I made chicken with mojito lime marinade by McCormick's. It's low carb. I'll show the nutritional label in the clip. I started it before I left for work. So 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, I was already filming. A little tired. But I made the marinade just right according to the recipe. Poured it in on my chicken. Turned my chicken on low. And just cooked it while I was at work. Then when I got home, threw some veggies in. What few peppers and onions I had. We also had some salsa. Which salsa is actually really good. It's low carb. But don't go crazy with it, okay? That's the thing. You got to watch your serving sizes with everything. So, anyway, just wanted to jump on here and say, hey, guess what? This is a new recipe. Here we go. I'll show you the recipe. All right, so there is my chicken breast and my marinade. I've got quite a bit left in there, so I'm going to rinse that out and dump that in. But I'm experimenting on Josh today. I'm actually going to make chicken fajitas out of this. And I thought, mojito lime. Sounds fancy. So we're going to try that and make fajitas and have that for supper. And it is 4:10 in the morning, so yeah. I've got my crock pot set on low, so I'll see you after work. Okay, just got home from work, and oh yeah, the chicken's done. Chicken's done. Just to verify. Oh yeah, we're way up. Yep. So, I'm going to turn this down to warm. And still got a little bit of those peppers and onions. And throw them in there. Not very many. But slight fajita. Oh, and that smells good. And the marinade, that mojito lime marinade, I just made it to the way the back says. With the oil, the water. Of course, I added a little extra water. The apple cider vinegar. I didn't have any white. And then my chicken breast. So I just whisked that all up and dumped it in this morning. So yeah. That is going to be a delicious supper. That's what we're having. So I'll probably throw some more stuff in there with it. Maybe not. May just top it with some salsa and have some chicken tacos. And yeah, I said chicken tacos. I haven't set my clock up yet. So it's actually 10 till 2. Chicken tacos. How are you going to do that? Well, Mission Tortilla Company has a 0 net carb. These are the smaller ones. But it's 7 carbs minus 7 grams of fiber. That's a big old 0. So we're going to have some chicken tacos. Doesn't matter if we eat 10 tacos a piece. We still got a 0 net carb. So, yay. Gonna have my tacos. Gonna have my tacos. Alrighty. So, our chicken is all done. I took some tongs and I stirred that up. And my peppers and onions, what few I have, are down in there. And Josh is home. So, supper's ready. Yes, this is really juicy, but I wanted to make sure that that chicken did not dry out. I mean, it's shredded chicken. I've got my Mission tortillas here. My 0 net carb Mission tortillas that I got at Walmart. And right there you can see 7 minus 7, that's 0. They've oh so generously put the carb count on there. And we are topping them with sour cream. Now, of course, this is not sponsored nor affiliated, but just showing you, hey, guess what? You can have sour cream on top of your tacos. So, we are ready for dinner. And I am going to take a small tasting of this to see if you can really taste the lime. I don't know. But we're going to see. So, I mean, there's my little sampling there. It does have a lime taste. So, if you're not a big lime person on your chicken, you probably won't like this. But it's just something different. So, anyway, another keto crockpot recipe. So, we're having tacos. And you know what? If you want to, you can take take your tortilla. Put your chicken on there, put some cheese on there, and then top it with another tortilla. And you can either put it in the frying pan, or you could put it on your waffle iron. And then you'd have, guess what? Or even your panini press, or like my electric griddle, or whatever. And you'd have a quesadilla. So, lots of options to do with this. But, guess what? It's kid-friendly. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily want to feed your kid the expensive or the more pricey tortillas. But you know what? If it's just you and your spouse or, whatever, you can, if you're the only one in your household that's on keto, you get these. Everybody else gets the other ones. You know what? Then guess what? You're part of the family, and guess what? Nobody feels socially awkward about not being able to eat tacos or nachos or quesadillas or Mexican pizzas or whatever. So, options are out there, guys. Just have fun with it. Play with it. All right, I'm going to get me some supper while the supper is getting good. So, it was really good. It was actually pretty good. Josh said it didn't really have a pungent flavor to it, but that's fine. I wanted to see what that marinade tasted like. It wasn't spicy. I mean, it had flavor, but it wasn't like hot. It wouldn't burn your mouth. It was really flavorful, in my opinion. Probably, Josh, he's like, I want to dump some more stuff in here. And I said, go ahead. You make your tacos the way you make your tacos, and I'm going to make mine the way I want. So anyway, he actually took some taco seasoning that we had and put that in there and stirred it up because he wanted more of the traditional taco flavoring. I wanted mine more, let the chicken shine and let that marinade shine because I wanted to see what it really tasted like. Because if it was good, I'll buy it again. If it's something that, then I wasn't going to buy it again. I probably will buy this again, and I might try it on swai. I've talked about swai before. It's Vietnamese catfish. We like it in our household. It's a very clean tasting fish, and it's not a fish, okay? So it's a very mild flavored fish. It's not an oily fish. You know how sometimes like salmon can be kind of oily. But it is packed with protein. And when you're on low carb and keto or even diabetic or, you're trying to bulk up with muscle, you need that protein. So I may try it with swai. I don't know. May try it with shrimp. I don't know. May try it with something different. I kind of goofed up and forgot that I didn't have any shredded cheese. Or cheddar shredded cheese. So I ended up using some shredded mozzarella on mine. Josh was like, it's not the same. And I was like, it's what we got. Okay, it's what we got. I'm not driving to the store to go get some shredded cheese. So we made do. It wasn't bad. And I ended up actually having 6 tacos. But they're the small tortillas. I mean, they weren't really big. But those were 0 carb tortillas. And they were only 25 calories for the tortilla. And the texture of them is kind of a fluffy tortilla. It wasn't like a real grainy. You know how like corn tortillas will have a grainy texture to them? These were more of the flour type. So if you're looking for that and you're doing low carb keto, that's an option. We have actually had the Leaven Fresh tortillas from Aldi, and they were really good. It's just I saw these ones. Actually, my Aunt Jan from Texas. Shout out to Aunt Jan. A couple weeks ago, may have been a couple months, I'm not sure. She said, "Hey, I saw this at my Walmart. Keep your eye out for it." So I did, and I found some. But and Josh had tried it a few weeks ago. I took the last loaf of our keto bread to my job so that I could have a sandwich, and didn't realize that he didn't have any bread. So he was using tortillas as bread for a sandwich, and he goes, "They're not bad. They're really not bad." And my husband is a pickier eater than I am. So, you can try it. And they weren't that, they were about $3.50 for a pack of 12 tortillas. So, when you're trying to pinch pennies, but also enjoy some things, sometimes you can move around in your food budget, and maybe it's something that you can't afford, but that's okay. If you still want to have a taco or nacho night, use pork rinds. But lesson learned from me, instead of just smothering everything on top of the pork rinds on your plate, you set it up like it's a dip, and then dip your pork rinds. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to jump off of here. I've got laundry going. Yesterday, I actually cut 50 pounds of cabbage and put it in my freezer. I uploaded a video on Monday about that. So, guess what we're having tonight for supper? We're having fried cabbage. But I am putting ham steak with it. So, Josh likes it with the ham steak. I like it with the ham steak. We like it with bacon. We like it with sausage. So, there's different ways to play that up. But anyway, I got to go make sure I'm not burning my cabbage. That would just be tragic. So, anyway, I want to jump off of here. But before I go, I want y'all to know I care for you. I really do. I care for you. Remember that. I care for you. You are beautiful or handsome, depending upon. Oh, speaking of that, shout out to my cousin Hillary. She Facebook messaged me and said that she, enjoys watching my videos and things like that. And she said sometimes, it's easy to, I'm going to paraphrase what you said here, Hillary. Sometimes it's easy to forget that positive people even have off days. It's true. So even the positive people in your life, be kind to them and encourage them, okay? Even if it's like, you know what? You looking good today. Or, I love your sass. Things like that. Be kind to people. And be kind to yourself. Hillary, that was really kind of you to message me, and I really appreciated it. It made my night. It really did. So, thanks, Hillary. Love you. So be kind to people. And be kind to yourself. Okay? Be kind to yourself. It's easy to be kind to people. Sometimes it's harder to be kinder to the person that's in the mirror. Alrighty? I'm telling you the truth. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Okay? I'm going to grab me a sip of water here. Remember to hydrate. It's a new one. Remember to hydrate. And you're not alone. I know it's so easy to feel alone. It's okay to be lonely, but don't dwell there. Don't stay in that camp, okay? You're not alone. And you would be surprised how many people actually feel alone. Okay? Reach out to people. I talked about cheerleaders on Monday's video. Okay? Just simple little checking in on you, hun. Just want to see how your day was going. Okay? And if you are feeling alone, please reach out to somebody. Okay? Even if it's your best friend from preschool. Okay? Reach out to somebody. Don't dwell in lonely. Okay? Like I said, it's okay to be lonely, but you're not alone. Don't stay there, okay? Bad thoughts get circulating there. Circulating. Lord have mercy. My hillbilly's coming out. Anyway. Laugh at yourself, okay? Don't take life so serious. I mean, there are times to be serious and then there's times to laugh, okay? And I try to have fun. Try to laugh at myself. I laugh at myself every day. I do. Tora laughs at herself. She does. She really does. I mean, my hair's sticking out sideways right now. Whatever. It's all right. Laugh at myself. It's a wonderful thing about having curly hair. You can use that as an excuse when it's sticking out sideways. But anyway. Alrighty. Got to go check on my cabbage before I forget what I'm doing. So, y'all, I want y'all to have a beautiful and blessed day. Okay? I do. I mean, we're coming up on spring. It's going to get pretty. Actually, I heard a joke, and I'm going to say this, and then I'm signing off. I'm from the Midwest. We have about 10 or 12 steps to a goodbye. Okay. I saw this on Facebook. I don't remember who shared it, but I thought it was hilarious. We have sprung so far forward that we jumped all the way back to winter. I mean, we were having days in February that were up in the 70s, almost 80 degrees. This morning I walked out and started my car and it was like 26 degrees. I'm like, oh! And being that I have lost so much weight, my body hasn't adjusted to not having all that thermal insulation. So I was freezing. I was freezing this morning. Oh, I was freezing. Anyway, I gotta go before I go burn my cabbage. So I want y'all to know, love yous!